Alright, welcome back to Fable 3, and I have to go meet Commander Milton and Hobson in the records room. I don't remember coming back to the castle, but I was in the castle when I booted up the game. Yeah, I don't remember coming here. I don't know what's going on. And it's raining. Alright, good. Thank you. Is there? Yes. And hopefully they found some information on General Turner's whereabouts. You really need to find him. Okay, let's head back to Ravenscar Keep and figure out what's going on.
Let the sea and the wind take you far, far away.
Oh, hello, Glenn. Okay, so this is probably the ship to take me to the coast? Where is it? Old Quarter? Yeah. So if I went all the way to Old Quarter, there'd probably be a ship. Or not. Sometimes that happens. I know there's a ship in Industrial that takes you to Aurora. But I mean, who's not fast traveling around here?
At your service. I don't want any trouble from you, and you don't want any from me. So let's all just keep...
My dearest Lilith, this will be the first of many letters, I promise you. Writing to you shall be the one bit of solace I find in this awful place. I shall compose a message to you each day. How I ache for you. My desire to be with you again is a pain greater than any misery inflicted by this prison. It's just occurred to me. We may not actually have a post here. I'm going to check before I write the email.
Constables and rogues. Model prisoner you are. That's right.
The Albion Secret Prison Gazette, issue number 16. Big news! As a cost-saving measure, instead of receiving hot gruel every other day, prisoners will now have it every 3 days, with cold gruel the remaining 2 days. People pages. Edith's cousin, back in Brightwall, is pregnant with her first baby. At least she might be. Edith had a dream about it. Comings and goings. Loads of new prisoners have been brought in, and some that were already here died. Answer to last week's word scramble puzzle? Despair. Right, congratulations to Nick, who was the first one to get it correct.
Oh, nice. They have, like, a secret prison gazette. Is there a way to open this door? Alright, let's go. Let's stop lollygagging. And... Oop, caught on the door. Let's go see Milton and Hobson. Hopefully they figured something out. Is she here? She is. She's still here. Faraday is gone, though. Hello, Mr. Guard. What's all this? Milton? What? The room is a wreck.
What happened?
It was Turner. He's been here all along. He never left the
Isn't
island.
he sick?
Where's Hobson?
You took him. Turner's been playing with us, playing with you. This is what he wanted all along, to lure you into a trap. He's been using hidden passages behind the walls. He's somewhere in the prison. I don't care what happens to Hobson, but we have to find Turner. He left through here.
Well, I care about Hobson, in a way. I mean... Oh, did this door close itself? The door's locked. Alright, I guess there's no other way except forward. Man, he trashed this room. For a man who's supposedly sick. He's pretty strong.
I know it's a trap, but I'm not sure Turner realizes who he's dealing with. He hasn't seen you fight like I have. We should be careful. He must have something prepared for us.
Health potions. Ooh. I mean, I know pressing matters and whatnot,
begun the
but...
process of revolution in the quietest way possible. Talking to those I trust most and gauging the mood of the troops. It is clear that when the time comes, many among our ranks will join me in an uprising. We have all seen the ever-deepening chasm in our society, and the way our people have been oppressed by the king. Even worse, we have all at one time or another been the instrument of that oppression. Change is coming to Albion. It is inevitable.
So this must have been after Logan returned from Aurora after he encountered the Crawler. Delving into madness, locking up Faraday, locking up Godwin. Oh, it's locked. There's something in there. Kind of want it, but I'll have to remember it for later.
This is the pit. If he's hiding with all these lunatics...
He's bold. Are you gonna move too? Do I have to push you? Are you okay? He's probably frozen with fear. Come on, I got you. Alright. Oh, I'm spinning and I'm sliding. What have I done? Oh no.
He set them free. The bastard set them free.
Oh gosh. I hope I'm fixed by the time this starts. Okay, there we go. I need to take a moment. It probably wasn't that funny, but I wasn't expecting it to happen. As usual, Milton, you are the least helpful companion I've ever encountered in this game.
At least they're out of their misery now.
You're hurt.
I'll be alright. I'm no hero, though.
Stay here. I can deal with Turner alone.
I'm sure you can. You have powers the rest of us can only dream of. There might be more coming. Go. I'll hold them off while I can.
Princess. Well, Queen. Sling him over your shoulder and carry him across the room. This is a reverse damsel in distress situation. We can't just leave him here. If he's hurt, we can't... Can we push him? No, we can't push him. Too bad. Too bad. Alright. Checking these rooms for a skull. I think I had already gotten the one that was in here. I think. There's a lot of dirt in these cells. Gosh, no wonder they're mad. He should be fine. He's a capable person. He can take care of himself. Oh my gosh, Hobson. Oh, the poor thing. I may not truly like the guy, but I don't want anything bad to happen to him.
It's all right, Hobson.
How about ungag him first?
There was no third prisoner. It was all him.
I knew it.
It's time for your treatment, Your Majesty.
Fudgin' hell. Alright. Hinted
You're
at
awake,
it as
Your
well.
Majesty. Good. I was afraid I might have set too high a charge. But then, you have powers the rest of us can only dream of. Hobson was mistaken. There was a third prisoner. General Turner, the finest soldier I ever served under, the finest man I ever knew, died 6 months ago. I couldn't save his life, but I wasn't going to let everything he believed in die with him. You see, it's time for a true revolution. And how does one bring down a queen? How does one bring down a hero? By becoming one.
Excuse me? Oh, that's Faraday's machine. I mean, not Faraday, that's Godwin's machine.
Forgive me,
kick
Your
your
Majesty.
How have we not died from this yet?
It worked. To the end of kings and queens.
Oh. An evil doppelganger of sorts.
All hail the Queen of Albion. Do you see now who the real enemy is? I am you. And only one of us can live.
Leave my dog alone! Kelbar!
Leave my dog alone.
Yeah, that's right. You tell him. You tell them.
Do you know how many people I've seen die for someone else's cause?
Oh my gosh, it won't
Blood
let me.
I've seen spilled in the name of the crown. And how many have wasted away in prisons like this one just for speaking their mind? You called yourself a revolutionary, but what changed? We swapped one ruler for another. What gives you the right to dictate our lives? Your hero blood. Do you think it makes you better than us? Well, now it's my blood too. Witchcraft Mary may have been insane, but her work was inspired. We studied it for years before setting her free, but she didn't know how to use that knowledge. Why become a filthy beast when you can become a god? General Turner wanted a military coup, but I've had a better idea. I will simply take your place I've seen how you fight, how you make decisions. I know how to be you. And as Queen of Albion, I will end the crown forever. I watched Turner rot in his cell, too sick to save. I took care of him as best I could. And I learned the truth about our supposedly glorious Albion. Two identical heroes can't overcome each other. We would be locked in battle forever, always evenly matched. But I made sure the prisoners on this floor did some of my work. Now, I'm stronger. I've watched you use these powers time and again to feel them coursing through me. It's incredible. You showed your worth when you spared Faraday's life. But as long as you wear the crown, you are the enemy of the people. I know many who wouldn't have taken pity on Mary. But that doesn't mean that you should decide the fate of a whole country. A soldier must do what is necessary to protect his nation. When I sit on the throne of Albion, I will reverse every bad decision you ever made, and then I will free the people from the rule of the crown. It's a pity you won't see such a glorious day. The people of Albion will rule themselves, and the army will be there to protect them.
And that's how the cookie crumbles. You can't be me. You were wearing black wings. That's evil. Gosh, dang it, man. People these days.
Another revolution has failed. Perhaps it's as it should be. I don't know that I could ever have given up such power. Just remember this, Queen. Albion doesn't need you to sit on its throne. One day, the people will claim their freedom.
We just watched us die. Okay. Traitors Keep. Heroes and Villains. Milton's attempted coup has failed, but you have been confronted with questions that have no easy answer. Are you a hero or a politician? A rebel or a monarch? Only you know who you really are. For now, your place on the throne is safe, and Ravenscar Keep is yours to do with as you wish.
That was quite an extraordinary and most unpleasant turn of events, if you don't mind me saying so. I never did trust Commander Milton, of course, but to attempt a coup by taking your place, why, it's diabolical. His death should serve as an example to all. And to think he was loyal to a traitor like General Turner. We should be thankful the General was a rather sick man when he was imprisoned, or Milton might have let him walk free.
It's crazy. He pointed it out. Oh, good grief, they scared me. He pointed it out many times, giving away his true nature. Like, you have powers that only most of us would dream of. And talking about how General Turner was a charismatic man. Like, I kind of thought about it, and I was like, well, that doesn't sound right. And even when he was talking about Mary Godwin and her machine, and, like, everything that she was doing, I was like, I don't like the way he's talking at the moment. Oh, Mary Godwin's gone, too. It's locked. Okay, so everyone's gone. And General Turner is dead. What is Hobson gonna do? He's just here. Oh, there's Mary Godwin. Hello. She's like, yeah, okay. Ooh, is she going back to her cell? No, she's just stopped. What are you doing? It just puzzles me, the entire thing. Just, what was your thought process? And was this the best course of action? And I don't think General Turner would have liked that either. Would have liked the way he went about it. But what do I know? I don't know General Turner. He hasn't been here. He's been dead for 6 months. And I should have known, because even when we found his book in, the second episode of this DLC? He was saying how he was sick, but he has people in place to, I'm just walking around. People in place to make sure that his plans go correctly. And was that a part of his plans, or did Milton just make that up on the fly? This just leaves me with a lot of questions. But it doesn't matter now. It's the end of the DLC. Made it to the end. And I'm quite surprised that no one else picked up on what he was doing. That also baffles me as well. Lieutenant Hadley, the elite soldiers that are about. Absolutely bonkers. Well, if anything, we're not done with Ravenscar Keep yet. I think we'll do a few missions here, and then that's it. Yeah. Lieutenant Hadley, hello.
You know much about riots, Your Majesty? Lots of things can set them off, but one thing in particular is overcrowding. You stick too many bodies in a limited amount of space, they get angry and violent. Makes sense? And until recently I thought it was limited to prisons, but it turns out it applies to cemeteries as well. You see, quite a few inmates were killed when you retook the prison, so we set about digging graves for them. But there's a lot of dead in that cemetery already, and they didn't want new neighbours. So now, instead of putting bodies in graves, we've got them popping out. Just like with a riot, we tried to restore order. But I lost 2 men in the process. That's 2 more to bury, and I'll never make the numbers work at that rate. You think you could have a go?
Yes. I will try. Ravenscar Cemetery Key. Unlocks the gate to the keep's burial grounds.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Oh, there's groups of hollow men. Alright. Steady on there, Calabar. And he hurt Calabar. I lost it. Yes, where's the stick spot? The whole ordeal's got me thinking. I don't know. Thinking just about that entire thing. Well, the door can't be locked because I've got a key. Oop. Gosh, this place is falling into the coast. Well, falling into the ocean. Dear heavens. This is not safe. I don't even know how we were able to walk on that if it weren't for video game logic. Can we open these? Do we want to open them? That's the real question. I'll go down here. Do a little explore. The chest. Yes, I know dig spot, but, you know, a chest. That blocks our path. We can't go further. Really? A women's masquerade skirt here. Wow. Crazy. Ooh, sorry, Calabar. Another slow time potion. Nice. Okay, up there. So we will explore down here. Because I'm probably never going to want to come back here again. Because it's the cemetery. Who does that? Alright, wait, scratch that thought, actually. Is it? Oh, come on. This gate isn't open? Alright, fine. I guess we will have to come back. I think the game heard me and was like, no, you can totally come back. We like company. It's too worth it to be read. This isn't a smart idea, Calabar, I assure you. $2,000 gold. I take it back. I'm stuck. I'm not getting the cue. Shoot! Shoot. We were almost. Hey. Alright, there we go. There we go. We were almost had that chest open. That dude came around and hit me. Oh, cool. Prisoner trousers. Pants. Let's go return back to Lieutenant Hadley. So I think next time we'll do a little cleanup on, I want to put all of the, demon doors in one video if we don't have more stuff to do for this prison. And then I think that'll be the last video, or this might count as the last video. I'm not sure yet. I mean, when I upload it, I'll know. But I'm not sure yet at the moment. Oh, there's a guard there. Is he talking to him? But yeah, and then we'll move on to our next series. I think I found a game that I want to play.
Well,
So,
that's
yeah.
just fantastic, Your Majesty. Now you've put down the rebellion, we can bury these bodies, and they will finally rest. If they know what's good for them.
If they know what's good for them. Undeath sentence. Thanks to your efforts, the undead have received their final sentence. Stood for their last head count. Returned to their subterranean cells. And heard their last awkwardly constructed metaphor. Alright, cool. Hello, James. Checking on that prisoner.
There are new items
here.
available in the sanctuary shop. Your new garments are ready should you want them.
No, wrong
Fancy
button.
a bit of counting, do you?
Wrong button again.
The armory is at your disposal.
There we go. Haha! We're not in the armory. Alright, so... Oh, we're missing the chest armor piece? The shirt. Yes, we're missing the shirt. I do not know where that is, actually. It might be... Now, stay with me now. In that room that I can't get into because the room is also a cell. Right, but I saw that heart pop up, so maybe Elliot? I'll go talk to Elliot and figure out what he wants. Gary! You looked upon this child and named him Gary. I gotta change that name. I've played Fallout 3. I can't do that. Oh, thanks. Okay, what shall we name our darling baby boy? Liam. Okay, that should work. So now we have 2 kids, and you can only have 2 kids, even though there are 3 beds in this castle.
That's great.
Okay, prison management for beginners. Let me just click on that. Lieutenant Halley has information to give you, and most likely a problem he needs your help solving. That's fine, I'm happy to help. Maybe doing this quest will help me be able to unlock the underpart. We didn't even see if Hobson made it back to the castle. He could still be here. I wouldn't be surprised if I saw him in front of the... No, he's gone.
Your Majesty, let me give you a status update on the prison. We've accounted for all prisoners. All living inmates are secure, and final casualty tolls are being tabulated as we speak. The perimeter has been inspected, with security breaches identified and repaired. Patrols have returned to normal, with guard shifts rotating every 6 hours. We're all sleeping easier since you ran down those thugs, and the cemetery's quiet. And so now, I don't know. Your Majesty, I've performed all my duties. Now's the time when I'd normally await further orders, but I'm not likely to get any with Commander Milton no longer, in command. He had a set of books which covered different aspects of the penal system. They'd be awfully useful, but they disappeared during the riot. Think you could keep an eye out for them?
Oh, yes. I'll keep an eye out for those. Ah! I forgot Milton had a key.
Thank you, Your Majesty. I knew I could rely on you. This set of keys should give you access to all areas of the island. And my house. I'm gonna need those back, if it's all the same to you.
Yeah, you can have the keys back. I don't need a key to your house. Oh, a toy horse. Okay. Alright, so these are all Milton's books, so that is done. We still need one from Faraday, one from Godwin. And then that's where the books for the prison management is going to be done. Alright, let's go find those books, shall we? Yes. Obviously this one's gotta be it.
Penologist's Handbook, Volume 3. Conjugal Visits. Contrary to popular opinion, a conjugal visit is not when a teacher visits the prison and teaches the inmates about verbs. Conjugal visits do not actually involve verbs at all. Well, they do. Actually, they can involve a surprising number, depending on the disposition, creativity, gender, and quantity of prisoners involved. But none bears repeating here. Just use your imagination. But not too often, as this can be harmful.
Security, safety, and health.
Alright, we'll find all 5 and then give them back to him. I wonder, is there one in here? Probably not. No. But I'm guessing that she's the one that bought the White Belverine from us? The White Belverine statue? Ooh. Witchcraft Mary's Key unlocks a rare animal enclosure on the Godwin estate. Interesting. Can this key unlock this? Yes. Can.
Penologist's Handbook, Volume 1. Prison Security. Security is the primary responsibility of the commanding officer assigned to any correctional facility. It is of such paramount importance that it must supersede all other priorities. The only conceivable exception to this inviolable rule is in cases where a member of prison staff is in mortal peril. For example, if prisoners, in the course of an escape attempt, have taken a staff member hostage. In such a case, it is entirely permissible to temporarily reduce security, as in response to a hostage taker's express demand, with full intention of restoring full security as soon as possible. Only once security is restored should the commanding officer attempt to neutralize or recapture the inmate or inmates responsible for the lapse. The only exception to this rule is again a case where a staff member's life is threatened. Basically, any time they threaten a member of staff, give them what they want, and then try to fix things later as best you can.
What's this?
My journal. On this scrap of paper, I shall record my thoughts and feelings, so that they're preserved for posterity. Oh, how I hate this prison. Oh, it is so awful. It is so very horrible, I cannot stand it. I can't begin to imagine a worse place exists. I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Lunch was decent today. The fish was cooked just right. Oh, how I wish I was not here in this dreadful place.
That was really weird. But I guess that's how I think. That whole part where she's like, I hate it, I hate it. Oh yeah, that fish? Gosh, man. Compliments to the freaking chef. I really wish I wasn't in this terrible place.
Dear Anna, I am writing this note as a heartfelt apology. I want to tell you how badly I feel about the way things happen between us. This may seem strange, but by a stroke of luck, my cellmate is a licensed therapist, and she recommended I write you this letter of apology as a symbol of my genuine regret and sincere hope we can learn from this. I am very sorry I stabbed you with that sharpened wooden spoon, and I hope you can find it in your heart, which again, I am sorry I punctured, to forgive me. Yours, Rachel.
But I remember this door here. Oh, I can see the wreckage in the sunlight. Oh, that's an entire ship. Man. Wow. Door is no longer locked. Alright, in we go. So this is where they keep the boats and extra chests. Not chests, but extra boxes for stuff. Oh, here we go.
Technologist's Handbook, Volume 4. Health and Safety Facilities. Every prison should have a sterile, well-stocked, and fully staffed infirmary. If you do not have a clean and well-maintained infirmary, you could face drastic cuts in funding, or even a reprimand should you be visited by certain representatives of the Bureau of Prisons, who may or may not have particular political leanings or an axe to grind. Trust us on this. An ancillary benefit of having a functioning infirmary is that your prisoners will be healthier.
Oh, come on. I'm just trying to get stuff done. Oh no, these poor guys. Oop. He's like, wow. Amazing. I guess. Hello, Jay. Will and Adam. Hello. I feel really bad for them for they have to work in the cemetery. And even people don't even work in the Morningwood Cemetery. I wouldn't wish anyone to work in the cemetery. Oh.
Penologist's Handbook, Volume 5. Prison Governance. In the event that a correctional facility's commanding officer is killed or incapacitated, Authority for the facility should be transferred to the next highest ranking officer. For example, a captain, lieutenant or second lieutenant. In the absence of an available officer, authority then transfers to the highest ranked enlisted man, in descending order as follows: Staff Sergeant, Sergeant, Corporal, Lance Corporal, Private. Should there be no enlisted men able to fulfill the duties of command, authority hereafter transfers to prison staff, the composition of which may vary between institutions, as follows: surgeon, doctor, nurse, cook, janitor, groundskeeper. If none of these are available, the prisoner likely has larger problems than determining who is in command.
Your Majesty?
Oh, that one. Yeah, this screen thing. Ooh, they really... Wow. The wall's this thin. Is this behind every wall? Oh.
If anyone should find this, know that escape is possible. We've made it this far, and so could you. Which I guess you would have if you're reading this. I will leave word further on in the hope it will help fellow escapees.
Oh dear. Alright, I'm seeing a dive. Oh dear. Okay. This way.
We made it into the boiler room and started in on the wall, working quietly. So far, Roger's plan has worked perfectly. Freedom is near at hand.
Wow, these guys got far. Okay, so this is what is on the opposite side of this boiler system. Interesting. I'm also keeping an eye out for skulls, because you never know. Was that? Nope, just lighting. On the wall.
Made it into the cave system. It's a testament to Roger's brilliance that he had the inspired idea for us to create wax heads, complete with hair stolen from the barber's shop to leave in our bunks to buy us time. It's too bad he's only just had the idea now, and didn't before we left. That must be the guards I hear coming. Ah!
Ooh, I need a light. A lighter or something. The chest there, but what is this? A bed. Looks like a bedroll or a piece of cardboard you used as a bedroll. They don't have cardboard here. Just a really flat mattress. Or blanket. Oh.
Penologist's Handbook, Volume 2. Health and Hygiene. Anytime human beings live together en masse in cramped quarters, hygiene quickly becomes a pressing concern. The fact is that most prisons prioritize security and order over prisoner comfort, which is all well and good, but in the summer it can be quite intolerable depending on climate. Prisoners should be given the opportunity to bathe and launder their garments regularly. Anything under once every 3 months, and you are just asking for trouble.
Alright, so I guess that's the end of that story. Let's go see Hadley. Yeah, that's not one of them. Okay, so I got all the skulls. The door's open. And Here is a giant golden egg.
When they moved me into this cell, I thought it was a blessing, as previously I had a cellmate, but here I would be alone. But I'm not alone. There's this enormous egg thing. What is it? It just sits there. It doesn't do anything. What's it for? Why does it even exist within this prison? What purpose does it serve? It must have been placed by a madman. Someone cruel, who wanted to drive me mad as well. And they have.
Oh, poor thing. Sure, I'll pick up the East Hair Egg. Congratulations, you've discovered an East Hair Egg. Thanks. Hadley, I have these books for you. Please take them.
Ah, you found the first book. I'm sure it will give me loads of ideas.
See.
Great. You found another book. Can't wait to read it. Another book. Great stuff. I'll read this as soon as my shift's over. Fantastic. Another book. I look forward to reading this one. Excellent. That's the last book. With all these at my fingertips, I'll have every answer at my fingertips. I suppose the only person I take orders from now is you, Your Majesty. So, what about it? What's your first order for me? Of course, the most pressing issue is deciding how this facility should be run from now on. You could release all the political prisoners. That's sure to endear you to the public. Or you could just leave things as they are. That's often the simplest choice, and the least paperwork. And of course, you could lock up more innocent people. No one would dare oppose you with the threat of ending up here.
It's not fair that there's political prisoners here, so we're just going to release them.
Yes, ma'am. I'll inform the men of your decision, Your Majesty.
Gosh, I felt like a child in that scene where we were stuck behind the queen. And I was like a short child, like, excuse me, pardon, I just want to see, hello. And I just can't because the queen's just standing in my face. Or my face, she's just standing in front of me. For some strange reason. Anywho, prison management for beginners. By your orders, Hadley will release all those who were unjustly imprisoned. That is just. So just. Thanks. Elliot beckons again. Okay, so. That has been Trader's Keep, Throne of Blood DLC. Twists and turns. And if you were paying attention, you probably picked up on what was really going on in probably the second episode. But yeah, if you like this video, then leave a like, and if you want to see more content like this, then make sure to subscribe, but yeah, I can't tell you what to do, so do what you want. Until next time.